What's going on, everybody? We want to welcome you in to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always, and I mean always, an instant classic. Real quick, it's Casey and DJ. Well, it's DJ here. Casey's over there. But be sure to go on Twitter and you mention at the True JSB, and you talk to him. You talk to him in a stern tone about how he didn't show up for Who Do You Sign. Okay, you let him know. You let him know your disappointment. Or if we want to do, something a little different, you let him know how good it was without him. I think
That
everyone
one,
should do it.
that one, because it's good without him. It's
I,
so
I think
good.
that I think we should, that's what the fans of Who Do You Sign should do. They should tell him how good it is without him. But anyway, we're talking Who Do You Sign. You can see it right in front of your face. We got Adam Cole, baby, versus Eli Drake. Yeah, 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 dummy. We got it. Okay. Um, this one's hard for me. I don't know how hard it is for Casey, but I know it's hard for me. I just know. I know it is. How hard is it for you, Casey? How hard is
Uh,
it?
Hit that button one more time, and I will eviscerate you.
I
Uh,
eviscerate you.
this could have been. Now that I'm thinking about it, this could have been, three guys coming into your office: Eli Drake, Adam Cole, and EC3, and it would have been even harder.
Oh God.
Um, this is. I'm leaning towards one side, but it definitely is hard because I would want both, obviously. But in this scenario, we only get to choose one. But it's definitely hard. It's oh man, I don't know who you going for.
Oh God, it's so hard. Um, I I'm gonna shock the world here, and I'm gonna go with Eli Drake. Now, I have been very vocal about my love for Adam Cole, baby. And it's funny because the last time we did this, I think we did what, ACH and Ricochet, and
Yeah,
I said that ACH had a lot of potential, but it hadn't reached that potential yet. And it's kind of like a weird situation because it's kind of the same thing. Like we've seen Adam Cole, kind of be like that face of Ring of Honor for a little bit, and we've seen him be world champion. And we've seen Eli Drake, like we see his ceiling, right? We see it right now, um, but we really don't know exactly where he's gonna be, in 2, 3, 4 years, right? But I still would go with Eli Drake, because I like Eli Drake is just so unique, just with the way he talks, and if anything in the wrestling business, if we have learned anything from the wrestling business just in general, it's that if you can talk, you can do about anything. As far as what fans are concerned, you can come to WrestleMania and you can light a sign on fire and leave, and we'll still love you. Um, that was kind of a shout out to The Rock there, but I would go with Eli Drake. Um, just because I feel like last time I picked based on what I had already seen, and now I'm picking on, kind of to what I've already seen, but more of what I feel like he could be. And I feel like Eli Drake could really be a guy, that leads a company in a different, leads a company in a different direction. Um, and I think the ability to speak in wrestling is one of the overrated, underrated aspects of wrestling. And I know you're probably like, that makes no sense. But when you really think about it, there's a lot of people that say it doesn't matter when it really does. You can be not the greatest wrestler in the world, but if you can talk, we'll at least give you a chance. if you can't talk but you can wrestle, there's a lot of times where we'll pinpoint the fact that you can't talk. And I think that's kind of one of those things that you kind of have to have. And I'm not saying, don't you dare get me wrong, I'm not saying that Adam Cole can't talk. I'm just saying that Eli Drake is on like a whole nother level than like everyone ever right now. It feels like he's just so different. Like he just talks and it just feels different. I feel like Casey, you know what I'm saying. Like when like he just talks and it has a different feel to it. It's not like the normal promo. It doesn't feel like to me when I listen to Eli Drake talk. So I would have to go with Eli Drake, just because I feel like he just is the perfect combination, and he already has shown that he has potential to be world champion, and we haven't even seen a world championship run from him yet. So I would have to go with Eli Drake.
Yeah, I have to add to the mic skills. You know, both of these guys can talk on the mic and kind of keep us entertained. And there's a echo. It's always DJ's fault. But I feel like with Adam Cole, you know, you get the typical, you know, who's ready for story time with Adam Cole, baby. And that's it. Like, that's the big thing that you're like, oh, yeah. And then after that, yeah, he does good promos, but it's not anything, you know, groundbreaking where you're like, oh, my God, what's he going to say next? Oh, my God. But with Eli Drake, you know, you kind of – he has you on the edge of your seat and kind of interested in every little thing that he says. But – and I'm going to kind of – I thought we were going to disagree on this. I really did. But I'm going with Eli Drake just for the fact that I know Adam Cole, to me, is better out of these two. But what I would want to do is I would want to sign Eli Drake because he's still at that point of his career where I feel like, you know, you could mold him a little bit and kind of tweak little things. Adam Cole is just Adam Cole. You know, he's been, you know, a mainstay in Ring of Honor, PWG, other companies for a long time. A lot more people know him. So I would, you know, keep my eye on him, obviously, you know, his run in Ring of Honor still, and kind of try to pick him up a little bit on a later date when he's even bigger, when he's even more on fire, and get that huge, you know, signing. So I would wait on him, but I would definitely sign Eli Drake right away to, you know, nab him before another company, you know, gets him. But I'm going with Eli Drake.
Alrighty, so we both agree that we would go with Eli Drake, simply because we haven't really, in a weird turn of events, we haven't really seen much from him. We've seen, like, it's weird because we have seen a lot from him, but we haven't really seen like much from him. And we still went with Eli Drake, and I think we went with him for that reason. So right now, I don't know if we're going to keep track of this, but I was just thinking about it. So you have ACH and Eli Drake, and I have Eli Drake and Ricochet. So for the people watching, who has the better roster right now? I know it's only two people and a couple jobbers. You know, we got a couple people out, you know, off the street. You know, a couple of them. I got the Starliners. No one's really gonna get that. But I got the Starliners because, you know, they're gonna bring greatness back to my promotion. But anyway, we both went with Eli Drake, and I do think this was a tough decision. It wasn't as easy as we kind of made it seem. I don't feel like. I'm gonna try my best to get these posted in some of the Facebook groups that I'm in, because I just think it'd be kind of a good way to stir up conversation anyway. So I'm probably gonna do that. So be sure to give us hit that subscribe button for us. We're almost at 200. Excited. So hit that subscribe button for us for more. Who do you sign? Also give us a like, so we know you're enjoying it. And be sure to follow us on Twitter, ICW_podcast. We're always willing to tweet you back, whatever your thoughts are, tell us who you would sign. If you don't want to leave it in the comments, that's fine. Just be sure to tweet us about it, and we'll talk to you. But that's about it. We'll see you guys next time. I'm not sure who we have next for who do you sign. But I guess we'll figure it out, and hopefully it won't be as hard as this one.
It will be.
Because I know right offhand, I know Casey and I have talked about this just to kind of give you a preview of what's coming up. We got War Machine, and the Briscoes, right?
Yeah.
And I think we had also the Briscoes and the Young Bucks. Or was it Red Dragon? It was Red Dragon and the Young Bucks.
Dragon and the Young Bucks. We also
and,
got Christopher Daniels and Kazarian. So that's going to be a tough one right there.
Yeah. And I think we had Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish.
Yeah. I also have Michael Elgin and Silas Young. So.
Okay. Who was the second one?
Silas Young.
Ooh.
Your boy.
The last real man. I mean, I can only pay him for pay-per-views. That's the only time he wants to show up. So, All right. So that was Who Do You Sign? Episode 2, I guess you could say. I don't know if I'm going to add episode numbers or not. Probably just going to kind of keep it how it is. But that was Who Do You Sign? So
I think you should.
Okay, I probably will. So I'll do that. Episode 2 of Who Do You Sign? Be sure to let us know who you would sign. This was the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always an instant classic.